Hi, Taurus. Thank you so much for being here with me this month. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Bri, and this is going to be your love reading for October 2018 for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Let's go ahead and start shuffling and see what the most important messages are for you guys this month. So this is going to be a general reading, so take the messages that resonate. And if you would like a private reading, you can visit my website, brirising.com, or you can click the link down below in the description box. So most important messages for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? All right, guys, so your overall energy this month, we have the Three of Swords. How you are thinking about your person, we have the Page of Cups. How you feel about them, we have the Six of Wands. How you feel about the overall relationship, we have the Hierophant. Your challenge or your lesson to learn, we have the Five of Coins. And the outcome of the month, we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so there's going to be some communication. Now, your person overall, they've got the Nine of Swords. How they think about you, we have the Empress, very nice. How they feel about you, we have the Ten of Coins. How they feel about the relationship overall, we have the Sun. Their challenge or their lesson to learn, we have the Seven of Wands. And the outcome for the month for them, we have the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Coins. So what I feel like for both of you is that you both, and look at that, underneath that, we have the Ace of Coins. I feel like the two of you have really been more focused this kind of past month-ish and going into this month, kind of more on your material, physical world, okay? You've kind of been more focused on career. You've been more focused on money. You've been more focused on your home. And I feel like you've kind of been leaving emotions off the table. And because you've been doing that, there is a little bit of emotional uncertainty, kind of not knowing where you both stand with each other, maybe kind of being in your heads a little bit, thinking a lot because there's just some uncertainty, okay? We have the Two of Swords underneath this, so I feel like this is going to be a month about making a decision of whether or not you're kind of going to keep going down the path that you're going down right now, or if you're going to put more energy into this connection. So your overall energy, we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like there's something about this connection that is really making you quite upset. Something's not going the way that you want. Something's not going the way that you think it's going to go or was supposed to go, or maybe you feel like you haven't been getting the treatment that you have deserved. Now, your person, their overall energy, we have the Nine of Swords. So they've kind of been in their head a lot. They're really anxious. They're really fearful about something. I almost kind of feel like they're fearful about where this connection is going with you, if it's still on track, if they can still do this with you, like if you're still on board with them. They may know that you're disappointed in them, or they may know that they've done something wrong that they're going to have to answer to, and that may be causing them a little bit of pain. Now, the way that they're thinking about you, we have the Empress, and this is really positive. And I think that they really see you as someone who is very loving, someone who is very nurturing, someone who is very caring. And perhaps you've given them some loving and some nurturing and some caring in the past, and maybe they didn't recognize it. Or maybe they didn't acknowledge you or give you the proper like acknowledgement that you thought maybe you deserve for that. Maybe they kind of took you for granted and now they're feeling bad about it. And that's why you've got the Three of Swords, because I feel like you want to give this person the benefit of the doubt. You want to give them a chance, but you also have to honor the way that you feel. And I feel like you're accepting the fact that they didn't treat you the way that you wanted to be treated. The way that you feel about, or way you're thinking about them, rather, we have the Page of Cups. So I feel like you're willing to slowly start to open your heart back up to them. I think you kind of see what they've been going through, or you kind of see their potential, and you see that maybe if they can come back around, if they can, work on themselves, then maybe you'll be open to opening yourself back up as well. And I feel like that may possibly happen with the Eight of Wands in the outcome, because the way you feel about them, we have the Six of Wands. So I feel like you have really come such a long way in this connection. And I feel like you've grown a lot from this connection. You've learned so much from this connection. And it feels like a success. Even if the two of you decide that right now is not the time for you, even if the two of you part ways, it's still going to be successful. Or perhaps for some of you, what I feel is that this relationship is going to take a turn for the better, that things are going to kind of go in a direction that maybe you didn't thought they were going to go, or didn't think they were going to go, but they start to move in that direction, and you're going to be really happy about that. The way that they feel about you, we have the Ten of Coins. So they are very, very fulfilled by you. Even if they haven't shown this to you in the past, even if they haven't communicated this with you in the past, I feel like they feel and they know that you're someone that they feel really whole with, they feel complete with, they feel that they are completely abundant with, or that the two of you really do have the potential for a very abundant future. The way that they feel about the overall relationship, we have the Sun. Okay, so they do harbor very positive feelings about this connection. They do think that it is great. They do think that it can be something really big and something that brings them a lot of joy and brings them a lot of happiness. The way that you feel about the connection, we have the Hierophant. So I feel like right now you're kind of looking for guidance about the connection, and you're kind of looking to be led. You want to make sure that you're making the right steps forward. You may find yourself, reaching out to friends for advice, or reaching out to people who are very knowledgeable for advice. You may find yourself watching a lot of tarot videos, or getting a tarot reading, or maybe you're reading books about relationships. Maybe you're reading the Bible. Maybe you're doing different things and kind of making sure that from this point forward, that you're taking all the right steps. I feel like you want to do good from here on out. And you realize that maybe you need coaching, maybe you need guidance to do that. Now, the challenge for them, what they are learning, what they have to kind of deal with this month, is the Seven of Wands. So I feel like this month they're kind of overcoming adversity. They're having to stay determined. They're having to keep going the path. They're having to keep working and moving through something. There may be something in their life that is really challenging, something that they have to do. And even if they want to give up, that might not be an option for them. So I feel like this month for them is all about perseverance. For you, we have the Five of Coins. So you may find yourself experiencing some type of loss this month. This could be financial, this could be like career-wise, this could be you losing some source of income. Like I said in the beginning, I feel like you both have really been focused in the physical, like maybe you've been putting in a lot of work with something and that kind of falls by the wayside or doesn't really go the way that you thought, okay? Or for some reason you're kind of feeling left out. And I feel like that's what you're having to navigate this month. Now, the outcome, how this whole month kind of comes together for you, we have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like you're really going to be in a space to communicate, or you're really going to want communication, or you can expect communication this month. And I feel like the communication that you have is going to be very honest. It's going to be very raw. With this Five of Coins, you may find yourself in a very vulnerable place. This may be why you have the Hierophant here, because you may be reaching out and talking to people about what you're going through and what you're experiencing. And I feel like that's going to be very beneficial for you. Their outcome, we have the Knight of Cups. So I feel like they get into a more introspective mode. I feel like they start to work with their emotions more. They may have been pushing their emotions down and have just kind of been really stuck in their head, really in this fearful mindset kind of place, kind of more allowing their doubtful mind to be too loud, feeding into the fears of their mind, telling themselves that they can't do certain things. And I feel like throughout the month, that stops. They turn off that voice in their head. They turn it down. They start to see the positive in their life, especially with this connection. Whereas they may have been really fearful about the way that this connection is going, or doubting the way the connection is going, I feel like throughout the month things start to get very positive. And like I said here, their challenge is overcoming adversity. And I feel like this is adversity in the mind as well. They may have told themselves that there's no way this is going to work out, or that's done, or this person doesn't want me, or I'm not worthy, or something like that. And they're going to overcome that this month. So let's pull an oracle card. One for you, one for them, and one for the connection. So what is the most important message that Taurus needs to hear? Most important message for Taurus. Express your love, okay? So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So with the Eight of Wands, like I said, I feel like you're going to want to be more emotionally open than you've been thus far, okay? You're gonna want to get something off your chest. I feel like something is weighing really heavy on your heart and you need to let it out. I feel like whatever this Five of Coins situation is going to further weigh on your heart. It could compound with whatever this is, and it's going to be too much to hold in. And with the Hierophant, I see you wanting to reach out to people, wanting to talk to people. So I feel like communication and being open and being expressive is going to be really important for you this month. Now, let's pull one card for your person. Most important thing for them. We have give your relationship a chance. So yes, like I was saying here with this Nine of Swords, I feel like some of them maybe possibly have really messed up. Okay, and they may feel like this is beyond repair, we can never go back, or they would never do this, or they might feel this way about you, like, oh, they did this and I don't want any part of that, and we can never work our way back through that, or it's just done. But ultimately they do have feelings there. That's the thing. That's why it's causing so much pain and anxiety, because there are feelings there, but they've got themselves so convinced of something that it's preventing them from having a good outcome. Like they're kind of standing in their own way. And like I said, I think they kind of start to realize and start to see things in a different light around the middle of the month. And then they overcome this challenge. They overcome some feat. And I feel like what they're overcoming is them wanting to be so, like, trying to figure everything out, right? This is where all their anxiety is, because they're trying to figure things out that they can't figure out alone. They need to speak. I feel like they might be too stuck in their head, and they haven't been paying attention to their emotions. And then by the end of the month, they realize that they kind of just have to give into it. Okay, this may be someone who isn't normally very emotional. Maybe they're someone who pushes down their emotions, who fights their emotions, and they're going to realize that by doing that, it does not feel good. Okay, so for them, they need to give the relationship a chance. No matter what has happened, it can still work out. They just have to work on it. Okay, now let's pull one card for the connection. We have healing family issues. Okay, so this definitely goes much deeper than just the surface level. Okay, both of you are feeling pain. Okay, you're both feeling pain. You're both dealing with stuff. You're both having challenges, and maybe you guys have been going through this for a while. Okay, maybe the real problem here isn't necessarily between the two of you. Maybe it's something internal within each of you, i.e. family issues. Okay, you might be playing out old family dynamics. Okay, you may have had an experience in your childhood, they may have had an experience in their childhood, and it's playing out within this relationship. Okay, so maybe you were abandoned as a child. Okay, and then maybe you had a situation where you felt abandoned by this person. Okay, or maybe this person was a people pleaser. They tried to please their parents and they weren't able to please you in some way, and that caused them intense guilt or shame. Okay, so I feel like for each of you, what's really important is to deal with those inner child issues, and if possible, reaching out to your parents, talking about them. Maybe there's something that your parents did that haven't really fully dealt with, something that you're still upset about to this day, and maybe it's a good time to talk to them about that. All right, so that is your reading for October. I hope this has helped. I hope that you've been able to resonate with this and pull some messages away from this, and it's giving you clarity. Definitely leave me a comment down below, give me a thumbs up, and if you're interested in a private reading, again, my website is brirising.com. You can visit me over there, and all of my information, all the links will be down below. So I hope you guys have a great month, and I'll see you guys in about 2 weeks. Bye.